Hello everybody and welcome back to the next part of Airport CEO. In the last episode we got our general aviation flights all live and kicking to get the tutorial well and truly underway. Now what we're doing is we're just sort of building our commercial flights for our new passengers for this special little mini-series, I suppose, of Alpha 35. It's great to be here. If you are enjoying the videos or any of the things that I'm putting out, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. It's very important to me. And yeah, it just lets me know that you're there. It's beautiful. So let's have a look and see sort of where we need to be. So the good news is we've got a new secure zone, and it's Secure Zone 1. That's right. I'm assuming we can rename these. I'm not going to get into that now because Lord knows what's going to happen as I sort of go along. But yeah, Secure Zone 1. That is good news. Now what we need to do is place boarding desks next to terminal. Now we don't actually, I think, have any of our actual, what do you call them? What are these called? Airport stands? Aircraft stands. Why did I forget what they're called? Either way, we we didn't sort of have them. So I'm going to try. I think I can squeeze one in there and one in there, can't I? One there, one there. I could. Oh, there you go. This way round. Maybe I can't. This is going to be actually a tight squeeze. Full stop. I can put one in there and one in there, like so. I don't know how many it wants. I think it wants 4, so I think I'm already failing in life. But we'll see. I'm not sure. Let's just get the desks in. That's important. So, it wants boarding desks now. That's good news. And I think it's the middle thing. So, if I put a boarding desk there, a boarding desk, it's the middle thing there, and a boarding desk. Oh, goodness me. Yeah, they're not as pretty now. And a boarding desk there. I think we should be okay for now. Seating, it's a small aircraft. I mean, if we've got any more than sort of a certain amount of passengers, I don't think it's going to matter too much. So, yeah, I quite like that setup. That looks quite nice, doesn't it? That'll do. That's set up there. That's set up there. Oh, actually, we don't want to impede on there. There we go. That's set up there. Oh, we can't actually have that set up there. It is only a... Let's get rid of that. Get rid of... Oh, put that there. Get rid of them too. That should be fine. It looks sort of pretty. So they are sort of building up now. What we need to do is connect them. So, oh, not stand upgrades, not repair stand. What? We need to connect this to the stand. There we go. And then connect this one to the stand and connect this one to the stand. The whole time, what we also want to do is get these working on a new project group as soon as possible. 3, upkeep cost reduction, put all 4 of those on there. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. The one thing we also haven't done is actually built a taxiway to these. I am going to use asphalt now, just because of ease, I suppose. And what I'll do is go 3. I think we can come to here. 3, lovely stuff. We can. And I suppose this can come here. And that one can go there. So there's sort of a method to this madness at the minute. That's sort of just an add-on stand, isn't it, really? Yeah, I suppose it is. What we can do later on is we can put a remote stand here. So there's no real worries here. And they should build this up pretty quickly. There's quite a lot of them. So that's good news there. Now the small aircraft stand, what we need to do is set it to allow commercial flights. Before any general aviation decide, I'm going to swoop in and take that. And then what we need to do is taxi the actual stands. So you need to come here and across there and there and across there and there and across there and up to there. Then what we want to do, let's go that way. What we want to do is go, was right click here, right click here maybe. I think it's here. Let's just right click here and we're going to set that to one way, no entry. That's the plan. So what will happen is they have to come this way and turn in this way here. That's the overall gist of it. That can come out to there now. This can pretty much come out to there. And then what we want to do is set that to one way, like so, and set this one to one way that way. There we go. Superb. Everything seems to look good now, so that's good news. We need to open this up for commercial flights, so now it is, which is good news. What we also need is some staff. Seriously, quickly, we need some staff, so let's get in some security officers. Goodness me, they're all beautifully brilliant, other than that one who's awfully awful. Let's get a couple of janitors in, a couple of the £5 ones will do, and that's £7.91. We'll get some passenger service agents, just all of them, and we need some ramp agents. Oh, why are all the ramp agents expert ramp agents? Ah, for crying out loud. I'm going to have to hire them. Oh, and you'll do. So get some extra ramp agents in. Now all of a sudden we have an airport. It's beginning to look like an airport and smell like an airport. It is an airport. I'm going to change this one here to a staff only section, and these three here to passenger only security sections, only because everything will go through security a bit more leaner, and there's not staff mingling in the customers' queues, because that will slow customers going through security, and they do complain about queues and stuff. They're quite finicky. Oh God, what we do also need, just realised. Good Scott Lord. Let's get in the rest of the fraud. You'll notice I've started to use concrete now, just because it is cheaper actually, and I probably should have started the whole time. You can use grass for the initial start, but yeah, I didn't. Whoops. And I'm going to spend 50 grand upgrading that and repairing it. Everything will change eventually, but it will cost a lot of money to do all this now. But early game, it's good to get it out of the way and on the cheap, whatever. Doesn't really matter. We'll take that new ramp agent, just cause. And we will activate the ramp agent service round. What we also need to do, that it hasn't said yet, is grab a contract for an airline. Oh, there you go, it's asking me to do it now. The good ones to get in early on, Goose Wings, they do a couple of small aircraft, so they're pretty good. And we'll start with Goose Wings, and I like Maple. They've always been very good to me. Wait, what does Skylink have? Let's go Maple and Skylink. I like these two airlines. They're two of my favourites. So we can get started. Now we need to schedule our first flight. Goose Wings are offering us 2 flights. We won't be able to get them in today, and that's absolutely fine. No problem at all. But we will be able to get one in as early as 5 AM on day 1, and then another one in at 8:30. But I won't do that. I'm going to do it at 9. I'm going to give them a bit of time. So there we go. Our first 2 flights booked in. That's for Goose Wings, which is good. We're going to speed up the game as well, just so we can get there. And those flights will run concurrently through multiple days if there are multiple flights going that the deals are part of. So Skylink, for instance, all their flights are only for free flights. So we'll get these in. 5:10. Oh, look, they've just put another one in. 9:10. And then, I guess, 1:10. And then 5:10, I think, is where we're going with that. And then that's all the Skylink flights. We've got a couple more Goose Wing, which is good, so we'll slot that in at 1 and at 5. And yeah, we've sort of got that all sorted. Now what we want to do early on, I think, just so we can help just make life a little bit easier to manage, is we're only going to allow Goose Wings flights on this stand, and we're only going to allow Skylink flights on this one, just to get started. I think it's a nice plan to get started using this function, because we're going to need to use it later. That's very important. Now, we can actually skip overnight. No, we can't. There's an aircraft in motion. Oh, we can't because we've got general aviation. Oh, balls. We're going to have to go through all this slow-mo. This is just absolutely painless. What we can do is beautify our airport a little bit and use some of the new stuff we've got. Like vending machines, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look at this. Actual vending machines. Now, because we don't... Is that... Oh, crap. Which one's which? But let's start with the one nearest. So, it's good to have vending machines, I suppose. I suppose we'll put another one there for now. And then we'll put the drinks one there and there. Lovely. So we've got vending machines now. That's brand new. We've also got trash cans. Yes, they are going next to the vending machines because our airport cannot be dirty. We're going to have bins everywhere. That's right. Oh, just realised, little problem, little setback, ladies and gentlemen, is that our toilets, our toilets are now in fact as part of the secure zone. So what we have to do is we do have to secure them up, I think, because they are part of the secure zone now. So I'm going to secure those toilets up. I think, yeah, we run into that little problem. We've got bins everywhere now, so that's good news, I suppose. Probably. Maybe not. Now, we're going to use some nice floor here. I don't know what floor to use. Should we use... We could use fancy mat. There's nice wooden floors here. Maybe we can have a nice light wood floor for the rest of the airport for now. Oh, look at that. That's actually quite nice, isn't it? And then you can go to security, and security's all like, we are security, so we need to be blue because of security. So they can be blue, and let's get some more fancy mat out. Oh, it looks beautiful. Look at that, absolutely artistic. And then go to the lovely floor again. Remember, this is more of a regional airport than an international airport at the minute, but don't worry about it. We will get there. And again, this is more security, so security has to be blue. Absolutely superb. 100% just realised there's no doors here, so they're just gaping holes in everybody's life right now. And what we also need to do is make sure that they are definitely secured up. Oh god, not that bit though. Not that bit. There we go. Excellent. So we now have a sort of... Oh, actually... Oh, sorry. Just sometimes I accidentally come up with these ideas. But I like a little green path there. Don't ask me why. That looks grotesque. I can't undo it. I'm not going to. That's the way I feel about that. Oh, it looks awful though, doesn't it? It looks awful. Now, we should be fully fast forwarding like constantly right now. We have a couple of check-in desks. I think this is enough. You only have like 10 people at any one time, sort of taking a flight. So yeah, we could definitely not worry about that too much. We'll look at our scheduled flights though. We're nearly fully booked for this day. I am going to book in some more flights. So at 5:20, those Goose Wings one can come in. The Skylinks one can come at 9:20, and then 1:20, and then another one at 5:20 again. And then we have that fully booked for Thursday, for Wednesday and Thursday. Look at that. We're fully booked for Wednesday and Thursday for all of our flights. That is sensational news right there. So, we won't look at that again. And what I will do is change the floor. It is shocking. I am so sorry that we've made an absolute mockery of this airport. I'm just going to go to the dull mat here. Which is meant to be fancy mat, but whatever. And then what I'm going to do is put some marble down. Probably here and here for now. What we'll do is we'll get some light blue mat for this here, some more light blue mat for this here, and some more light blue mat for that there. Or we should do it for all of it, really. Our passengers are in the airport. Oh, look at that. How wonderful. Hello, passengers. Welcome. So, our passengers are in the airport now. They're good. They're probably wondering what the hell is going on. Don't worry, guys. You will all be excited when your aircraft's finally coming to land. No one's yet complaining either. Mainly because they don't have food desires because we haven't unlocked it yet. And that's actually a fair point. We should probably check project groups. So we're going to push for an extended commercial license. We're going to do that now because that's one group doing it. This is where the genius of the plan of having multiple groups are. And then we're going to study Jet A1 fuel because we're going to need that for commercial fueling very soon anyway. So they'll research that whilst the flights start to come in. So there's our first flight, and look, did that used to park straight, or is it just me? They've parked diagonally now, haven't they? I'm 90% sure that's now parked diagonally. Person can't pass through a security exit. Why? You just leave your staff room and go to the security exit. Have I done something wrong? Because to me, it looks like it's these guys, right? Have we immediately got issues with our... It doesn't say. Because right now these should be having service rounds and they're not. And it's because there's no staff. There we go. Now we should have... There we go. I accidentally turned them all onto passenger. God, someone was shouting at me through the TV then. I'm very sorry. There we go. So they are getting to work. There we go. They're doing their service rounds. These planes should still not be late in any way, shape or form. We should still be on time. And yeah, now at least we're in good spirits. What we will want in place here is some... we can hire all these ramp agents because they're cheap. And you, actually. And then passenger service agents, because we'll just need you all eventually. So we might as well start bringing you in now. We've got £1 million, so I'm pretty happy with that. I love it how they're coming through here and walking through the door. You know that's for the security. Yeah, and by the way, walking through a secure zone to go through my door. There we go. That's it. That tells you, doesn't it? Go back around, you naughty people. But they're all going through security. They're all going to a toilet pretty quickly. They're ignoring these vending machines. We don't have much seating at the terminal, but it looks like they want to check in as soon as possible. They're not getting to the airport super early. They're not, they're not attempting to, get here any earlier than they need to. What I can do, I suppose, is put in some chairs. Just by the vending machines. I think I've put all those chairs the wrong way around. It's not as clear as it used to be. Let's put one there, like that, there, and there, and there, and there. There we go. Lovely stuff. So everyone's sitting down. They're all waiting for their flights. Like I said, you don't have many people waiting for flights at this stage. I still would like them to have a queue set up for this. I swear they used to in older versions, but for some reason they don't have the queue. Even though they have the queue rope there, they don't actually have a queue to board, which is sort of a shame, really. We've not turned around 5 commercial flights yet. We're very close to doing so. But they are flying in that way, which is great news. They're flying in that way and going down. And then when they'll leave, they'll go that way, which is good news. What I might do, just for my state of mind, is set that one to one way. That way. There we go. There we go. So we're getting somewhere. Everything looks good now. So, people are using up our bus stops and everything. There's not many people using them at all, which is good news. We want them less queues out here, the better. And everyone seems to be using our new airport in our new secure area-ish. That's great. What I want to do is just expand the terminal slightly. And by slightly, I mean a little bit more. So we can spend 100 grand and just expand to here. And what I'm going to do, because this is all being unused at the minute, and what I'm going to do is destroy that wall. We don't need that wall there. That can go. Oh, they can't. No one can get to it. Of course they can't. We'll put a large door there for now. Let's put a couple of large doors in there. Beautiful. So, it's all going quite well, isn't it, really? Everything's going around. That plane's now going to exit that way, which is good news. That means they're sort of listening and doing the right thing. And again, they're coming in. That's general aviation flights, and that's going to wait for our main passenger flights, which is good news. They're turning around, and we got a £1 million bonus because it wants us to expand. That's great news. So that's really good news. We're now back up to our 2 million, which we pretty much started with, and we've expanded the airport slightly anyway. And things are beginning to look better. But yes, vending machines, ladies and gentlemen. They're in the game, and we have them. And passengers are now waiting to check in down here, which is good news also. So it means that it wasn't wasted getting these benches in place. And you know what we don't have as well? And what I've noticed is actual people are not fannying around, walking around everywhere. They've got a purpose. So this person here knows they need a toilet, so they're going to a toilet. But what you were finding is people were just standing around here, and it looked a bit untidy, but people are actually falling into place, sitting where they need to be sitting, before actually doing anything. And actually everyone seems to have a purpose. They seem to have polished that a little bit. Bearing in mind this is experimental, it's not out for public use as such. So, yeah, I mean, wow. It just seems a bit more efficient than the other game. Look how clean everything is. It might just be because I've set it up quite nicely and it just seems to be working very brilliantly, and it's all down to me. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it. We're gonna buy this piece of land because we need to. The game tells us we have to as well. And then it asks us to get medium aircraft. Really, that really just jumps up, doesn't it? I've only got 3 small stands, and it really wants me to balls right up to medium aircraft. Just crack on. That takes quite a long time to get, to be fair. So yeah, we should probably crack on with that. I can only put 2 on it at the moment because I've pushed for an extended license. But I do have 8 desks. No, I don't. I have 12 desks and only 7 guys. So really I can get another 5 in. So let's go to staff, let's go to applicants and administrators and hire them all. Then what we want to do is go to our projects and put like that maybe. Yeah, and it'll speed both up quite nicely. But that's good news. What we want to do then, and I don't know whether this will work. Have we got time? We've got time, so let's do it. Let's try and duplicate this side of the airport over here. And we're going to try and... I don't know how we're going to do it, but it's just going to work. That's the way I've got to it. So first things first, what we're going to do is I'm going to buy some more of these stands. I'm going to leave a gap. Should we leave a gap of 4? I don't know. It seems a waste, really. We could probably put it there. Let's cram them in. 1, 2, 3. Let's get 3 more in, because I'm going to test this out. This might not work, this might fail, but I'm hoping it works. So I'm basically going to test whether or not... Oh, we don't need that. No, we do need Taxiway Foundation to there. There we go. They'll crack on with that. I'm basically going to check to see whether or not we can get the 2 terminals working separately. So let's get a door in place, a large one. We can get this done before the end of this episode. 1 there. Oh god, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're so untidy now. You've got to try and eyeball it. 5. So that's 1. I have no idea. That's the middle. There. And then that's the middle one there. That's what we're going with, right? Great. So what we want now is to copy sort of this. No, we don't. What we want to do is grab that and turn it that way around, right? Oh, it must be placed in a secure zone, no problem. It sort of is a problem, but it's not. Crap. Should we get the check-in desks in first? yeah, let's get the check-in desks in first. So these little baby check-in desks, I love them. I think they're beautiful. So here we can have, I don't know, we can put them in here, I suppose. I don't know where to put them now. I'm completely lost in this building because it's different to this one. Because the staff room expands a little bit more. I got an idea. Let's go check-in desk here. Actually, crap, go there. Check-in desk there, check-in desk there, check-in desk there, check-in desk there. A bit like the old school ones. And then check-in desk there, check-in desk there. Probably don't need all these check-in desks. No, just the 2. Because that's all we've got there at the minute. That's all we need, I think. Build a wall. And I'm going to put it like that. Then what I'm going to do is drag this up here. And that's going to be... no. Maybe like that. Like that. And like that. Just for now. Do that and that. Because why not? And then make all of that a secure area. Trust me. It'll make sense in a minute. Make it all that a secure area. Maybe to there. Yeah, there we go. Makes sort of sense. And make that secure area. And destroy this force. Destroy them. I don't want them. Quick, quick, before they get there. Destroy them. Destroy them quick. There we go. Great job, everyone. You all did us proud. Go secure. Security. Exit. Boom. There we go. Then you want security checkpoints. And we can go 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Then you go terminal, build a wall, boom, ba-doom. There we go. Wonderful stuff. Terminal, build a wall, doom, doom. Lovely stuff. Then all we do, I don't want massive queues. In fact, they don't even need to be queuing. We can be uncivilized over this side of the airport. Who cares? Why not? But then what we do want to do, now this is a secure area, is put in our boarding desks. So we can put one in there, there, and there. And then we can put in our seating plan. And for this we can go... crap. Actually, 1... oh crap, I'm rotating the wrong thing. I'm rotating the camera. 2, and there. Oh, like a picnic. Oh, actually, no. There, that'll do, because we need a queuing space. Was it 3 away? It was. There and there. And then here we can have 1, 2, and 3. Oh, lovely. Absolutely looks perfecto. Superb. Anyway, so yeah, they'll start organising this. Again, we probably will want to put in toilets. What we can do here is actually grab them. So if we go like this, and I think it's Alt. I'm trying to remember now. I think it's Alt and do that. It'll carry the room as well. So I can put that. I think I can put it. Oh, do I need that wall? Did I not? That was really amateur of me. Grab the wall. So Alt, grab that wall. I don't know whether we can grab all 7. Oh, we can. Lovely. And we can put it there. Or we can put it over here. No, we can't. It's too big. Let's put it here. There we go. We've got some more toilets in place. I don't mind that it's all crushed down, and this actually looks quite nice. That, you know, that's where you have to go towards the end and to go to the toilet. But everything sort of makes sense there now. We've only got 1 security guard because there's only 1 there, so we need to actually hire some more security officers. Hire them all. Hire some more ramp agents. Hire them all. And hire some janitors. Hire the cheaper ones. Oh, you're actually pretty cheap too. And then service technicians. I don't think we've got any. Let's hire all you. And we've done security officers, ramp agents, passenger service agents. We need a few of those. 2. And yeah, we should then start stocking up on all of these. I'm going to build a queue out like... Oh, we can't. Didn't think that through properly, did we? Let's just build standard straight queues. God, it doesn't get any more real than that, does it? Standard straight queues, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. That one's a bit long for my liking. Get rid of that. Just go to there. There we go. Oh, look at that. Standard straight queuing. And again, we'll keep the colour schemes relatively the same, so this can all be red. Get rid of that, actually. Oh no, add it. Why not? Crap, you can't get rid of that. Okay, go to, what was it? Security was blue, wasn't it? Oh, got to go through security, because it's blue. That's right. And then the rest of it we made wooden. So, I suppose all this can be wooden, and all of this can be wooden. It's massive and wooden. Look at it. Oh, unbelievable. So, this time the check-in desk can go straight through here. Now, employees can't find staff rooms, so that's this employee that's just having a tricky time finding a staff room. He is trapped. In all fairness to him, he's completely and utterly trapped because we built all that and we have no use for it. I'm going to put a little door in there because I'm kind-hearted. What we can also do is do a staff door to connect to the two terminals. I'm sure we can do that, but who knows. What I do know now is... No, they're all coming up as Secure Zone 1. Is that because they're connected in any way? Because they look like they might be connected out here. Ah, is that a problem we're having? Because those are connected up? I don't want to move them. It might be. Because I'm not sure how to split it. Maybe the terminal secure area. Access to and from the zone. Maybe, yeah, that's fine. Ah, so frustrating. So I think what we have to do... I don't think it's an overall massive problem because we get our money back. Apart from the fact you can't demolish them. Is it because they're open? Oh yeah, probably because they're open. Demolish stand, yeah. Demolish stand, yeah. Demolish stand. Bit frustrating, but don't worry. We're just gonna... There's a good reason for it. I'm hoping there's a good reason for it. It is really frustrating, but what can you do? So I'm thinking, because they're connected, that we've got a problem. So if we go... It's a bit frustrating. But if we go here, here... I can't. So we're going to have to go here, here, and there is where we're going to have to go. Somehow all this still connects, believe it or not. So we don't actually have to add any more of this. That can still go there and there, that's fine. We need to move the doors of the terminals, so... This is so stupid. Move the door, and the door. And then we'll unmark all this as secure. I think this should work. It might be because this is connected now. I don't know. Destroy those doors. I don't want them there. Believe it or not, they won't work there. Did they destroy them? Oh crap! We have a general aviation flight there. No, no. Close it. Why? I don't... No. Dismiss you. Go away. No one wants you here. God. Pesky, pesky guy. What are you doing getting in the way of my airport? This has already gone wrong. So we want that there, we want that one there, and we want... Oh crap, that one there. Right? And then what we need is a wall to come here. Can't yet. Ah, no, yes, we did it! 2 different secure zones now. So that's what we wanted to do, that's what we were trying to do, and it sort of has worked. Apart from these guys are checking in over here, and they're running away. I might have just lost audio. on the actual game. So sorry about that. It's coming through my speakers now. So you may accidentally hear it twice. If I'm sorry about that. Can't do anything about it right now, other than turn the actual speakers down themselves. Actually, could do that. I did. There we go. Sorry about that. So yes. So now I'm hoping. Can I? Why aren't you going? When I've dismissed you, it means go home. That's what it means. It means I didn't want you to begin with. We only accept commercial flights here. That's it. Commercial flights. So, what should happen, technically now, is I think these check-in desks should only operate, and they might not. This might be wrong, but these check-in desks should only operate for this terminal. Is what I'm thinking. Or we can turn these toilets up now as well, even though they look untidy. So that's what I'm thinking. We've got to connect this to this though, and that one to that one, and that one to that one. And what we also need to do is put in a wall that goes along there, along to there, and along to there. The good news is that it's in the way of the door. The good news is that we've separated these now, and that seems to have fixed the problem. So now we do have well, apparently now we have 4 secure zones. I'm not quite sure what this is and why this has happened. The key thing is here, we have secure zone 2 and secure zone 4 and a random secure zone 1. There must be an accidental secure zone bloody thing here somewhere. I'm not sure. But basically, these aircrafts need to be connected to this, and this to this, and then this to this one. That's basically where we're getting the gist out, basically. So, we can open that stand now as well. For some reason, this GA flight's deciding I'm going to park here, I'm not moving until I'm refueled, and there's nothing you can do about it, and I'm not getting dismissed. I just don't care. Go the bloody hell home. Anyway, sorry, getting frustrated. The good news is we now have super amounts of stands, meaning we can accept more flights. So let's bridge the gaps a little bit. 1105 there. Let's put another one in there. Let's put another one in there. And let's put another one in there. Why not? And then get our Goose Wings flights and put another one in there for now. Just so we're accepting more flights, and our new terminal is accepting flights also, because that is a quality idea. There we go. So every flight that we can is offered. I don't think I can get another flight in there, and we're nearly hitting capacity anyway. So and problem, which is why that GA flight wasn't getting refueled, is because I didn't put a bit of service road in there. What a plank. So that'll get done now. The good news is guys are actually queuing up and checking in and going in this terminal. Oh my god, it's working. Apart from that guy. Oh no, that's one of our members of staff. So that's okay. She's done the right thing. And that's security going through. But is this working? I think I've just witnessed it work. I think we've seen... that's all the contractors. I want to wait till another flight comes in. So these guys here are ready to go and chill. In fact, what I definitely need to do is put some... In fact, can we copy this setup? Because I quite like it. Rotate it and put it there. Lovely. So what we should see now is they're queuing up in here. They're getting there and they're going in the security exit here. Oh my word, it's working. And these guys who were sitting over there because there were no benches, no. They're still going to go through the security over here. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure it might be because it was already scheduled to be booked over on this check-in desk because it was already open. But it looks like it started to take shape. I know that every person that's queued up here has gone in here. And that's the crucial thing. I'm going to end the episode there because I think it's working. I think that the terminals are separated. I think now that anyone that checks in over here is going through here to these flights, and anyone that's checking in over here is going in here into these flights. And to be honest, I'll be chuffed to bits if it is working. So this guy's queuing up here. Ah, look at that, they are. And that seems to be working. They may go over there because it might be a pre-booked flight already that's already got a designated check-in desk. But it seems to me to be working. By Jove, he's got it. So yes, does the terminal update work is the good question. The answer to your question is yes, it ruddy does. It does work. And now we might start seeing actual working, fully functioning airports. And that's just by demonstrating on these two small terminals here. We will look at expanding this airport. I may look at breaking this wall and turning it into one terminal anyway, but we'll look at that later on. But thank you very much for tuning in. I will catch you all in the next episode. Catch you all on the flippity flip. I'm a bit concerned that the runway's been broken. Oh God. We'll repair it. There we go. Fixed. Done. Don't worry about it. I will catch you guys all on the flippity flip. Thank you very much indeed. Bye bye.